Hey guys, welcome back and welcome if you're new. Today I'm beyond excited. For you that don't know, if you're new to my channel, we have sold our home, we downsized, and we had a new home built from the ground up. So we are going to be showing you how we decorated our first space, and I'm so excited. Guys, I wanted to add in some nice drama with a nice dark moody area, and for this space we're going to be pulling in all of those different shades of espressos and blacks, and we're going to be doing it to that far corner. We already removed the carpet, and we put down new flooring, and I'm going to go ahead and start painting now. Guys, the color we chose is Caviar. It's by Sherwin. It is so beautiful. The undertones are a deep brown, sort of chocolatey color, and it creates warmth. Some blacks are cool, others are warm. We wanted to bring in a warm neutral black that's just beautiful and sophisticated, because that's the vibe that we're trying to go for in this space. On the other side of this area, it'll be basically the opposite, with bright creams and whites and woods of light medium browns, and that's what we're going for. So what I'm doing here is we went and picked up this unfinished base cabinet from Hampton Bay, because we want to put in on one side a coffee bar that will be built in with some floating shelves. Here, because the sides are not finished the same with the wood grain, I'm going in, I primed it, and I'm going to go in with that same beautiful sophisticated black Caviar color, and I'm going to paint that out on that one side that will be exposed, and it'll really let that front part really pop with the grain. And I basically love the way it's looking so far. I just got to get this outside and get it stained. It was overcast skies, so I really went to work with this that day. And as you can see, I really went in and pushed that stain in. It's a really pretty espresso, but I didn't want to go dark because I want the wood grain to really show. Because what I want to create in this room is a full, sophisticated, luxurious, warm hug of a room with all those natural textures and elements. I want to bring in a little bit of metal and just some really nice fabrics in there. So what we're doing now is we're doing a dry fit. If you're going to be building in anything in your home with the built-in, you have to remove the actual molding on the bottom, the baseboards. So we're dry fitting that, and we're also making sure it's level, and we're seeing where we need to cut the top that we're going to be using, which is a thin butcher's block. As you can see, the stain looks amazing. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and finish this off. I just want to protect it, but I really don't want to bring the color down too much. I want different wood tones, like I said earlier. So I'm going to be basically doing this a slight lighter color than the base, just to give it a variation. I love tone on tones on tones, and it gives a richness to any space. I'm just going to go over this with some clear wax just to coat it off and protect the wood from water and such. And that's basically it. While I'm doing this, the hubby is over there basically removing the baseboards that we spoke of earlier. And guys, if you want any of this information, I definitely can leave all of the tools we use in the show notes below in the description bar, and also I can also add in all of the furniture and decor that we use to basically design this space. So guys, after we get these done, we're going to be able to go ahead and fit this in. And like I said, I really want to bring in a dark, moody feel, very warm. I want it to feel like it's giving you a big hug. And when you're doing this, you definitely want to think about scale and size, and I wanted to go with some oversized furniture. As you can see, this is fit perfectly. All we have to do is add on the kick plate, and we're attaching the actual countertop that we chose and the hardware. And we're basically almost done with anything that we'll be going to be using as far as built-in, but a few more things we need to do besides the hardware, and that's we need to put in a hole at the top of the countertop. Don't worry, it will be hidden, and that's for wires. We also wanted to go in and add some floating shelves, and it will be the same color as some of the other pieces that we'll be bringing into this room. And we're doing that to bring a little bit of a modern look with the floating shelves instead of building everything in because it'll be too heavy. So this is what it looked like previous. Now this is with that beautiful luxurious paint. That black is just elevating the space and I love it. And this is the after, and guys, this room is beautiful. I love that warm caviar color with that paint. It's so sophisticated, and it, like I said, it's really going to anchor this side of the room and the space, and I absolutely love it. So guys, with this space, I knew I only wanted to do the one back accent wall in that small corner where we have the built-in coffee bar. So on the other side, I knew I wanted to really have a large, beautiful piece to contrast it, and I created that idea, and I knew what piece I wanted to add, and I love the way it turned out. And guys, I really wanted to go in with some curtains that were clean and polished and white panels that would really be really pretty, and with the matte black hardware that would be so striking and such a contrast. And with those rings, it'll automatically have this pleated feel to them, and I let the bottom of them just be a little bit longer to give it more of a luxurious look where they pool on the bottom, and I think it's fabulous. Next to that, I added this West bar cabinet made of cane and wood. It is definitely making a statement, guys. It has this beautiful charcoal finish with the woven cane drum shape. It's like a semicircular doors when you open them up. And it has a mirrored back, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It stands 70 inches tall, and it looks amazing and striking with the contrast on the white wall. And even when you're coming in the front door, you can look back to the back of the house and you see how amazing this is. It's so beautiful, guys. In the inside, when you open those semicircular doors, it has a mirrored back to it with that panel, and it's glass, and then it has this beautiful shelving in it. It's all built in where you can keep all of your items that you have for your bar. It will be discreet. You can close those doors, and it's just so amazing. This is by Leon Ford for Crate and Barrel. And guys, it's about a whole vibe over here right now, and it looks absolutely stunning in person. And to pull the look together, I thought about task lighting, but then I decided to go with some greenery to pull the space together. Now with my chairs, guys, I love these. These are perfect wingback designs to basically bring in that beautiful caramel cognac color with that top grain leather. It's tufted, and it has the nail head trim for a beautiful cognac color that's just akin to a bygone era of just aristocrats and a deep wood paneled room with books and brandy, and it's just amazing. I love the softness and the textures of this really beautiful leather, and it just sets a mood, and it feels like a big warm hug with that contrast. I also brought in some metals with this little metal table. It's perfect for coffee in the evening or in the morning. He loves board games, so I put some board games on there in the same creamy and brown tone on tones, which I absolutely love. Over that, I decided to bring in for wall art. Instead of painting something, I decided to go with a weathered looking map. I think it's perfect. It's a gallery wrap canvas with striking black frames, and it's just a caramel and brown with the black. It's just a perfect wall art variations with those colors for the space, and it works perfectly. You can see how beautiful the grain is with the stain that we added with this built-in coffee bar. It has plenty of storage. The drawer has all the items that you would need for accessories for your coffee, and the hardware is just so pretty with the same matte black. As you can see, we have enough room for all of our items that we use for our coffee daily. The regular coffee pot when the hubby wants a full pot of coffee, my Nespresso machine for my espressos and cappuccinos and coffees, and I absolutely love it. And I also have my tray, which is perfect. Now, we already had these items for years, but I have this tray that I absolutely love. It looks very sleek, it's clear, and it houses all of my coffee pods, and it's perfect for storage. By the way, I can leave all of these items, including furniture, paint tools, in the description bar below in the show notes if you're interested in any of these items that you see from me and that I created with this design in this room. So guys, I really didn't want to go in with too much heaviness or too much weight on this side, so I kept it a little bit more modern, bringing in a little bit of that same color, and I went with some floating shelves with that same espresso color from the bar cabinet. And to that, I don't really like campy little signs about what something is. Yeah, we know it's a coffee bar or we know it's a laundry room. That's not really my style, but the hubby really wanted those. So what I did was I scaled them down to size so that way it's not overwhelming to look and it still looks beautiful and sophisticated. And yeah. I also added a little bit more greenery over there just to brighten up that space so it doesn't feel too dark and too heavy. But I absolutely love all of the choices that we made. I think it turned out perfect for what we were going for. I love the sophistication of black. There's so many different shades and tones, but we really wanted to go with the warm undertone, which is why we chose the color Caviar. So I hope you were able to get some great ideas for decorating with black. And if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel out so much. And guys, hit the bell twice if you'll be subscribing, so that way you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. And look for more videos that we'll be doing for other rooms and spaces in our home, DIYs, and more projects that will be coming up. So guys, I appreciate you so much. Thank you to my new subscribers, and I will see you all in the next video. And thank you all for watching.